This is a video on mathematics for the students of class 9, and today our topic of discussion is triangles. We are discussing the first part of the chapter, that is basically on congruence of triangles. We had already discussed in detail what are the different properties or different axioms of the criteria for proving that the triangles are congruent to each other. Today let us solve a few sums from your exercise. First question is your number 3, that is, in the given figure, if AB is equal to AC and AP is equal to AQ, we need to prove that your triangle APC is congruent to triangle AQB. Now, in the first case, let us prove the different axioms of whether the sides are equal or whether the angles are equal to prove that the triangle is congruent to each other. Now, if I take the two triangle, that is your triangle APC and triangle AQB, we find that AC is equal to AB. Your side AC is equal to AB. I think this is given in the question. And AP is equal to AQ also, because this is also given in the question itself. And we have angle A, which is a common angle to both the triangle, that is your triangle APC as well as triangle ABQ. So angle A becomes common. So we have two sides equal, your two respective sides equal, and an angle equal, which we can also refer it to be an included angle here. So by your side axiom, we can say that triangle APC is congruent to triangle AQB. Now similarly, in the next question, we have been asked to show that CP is equal to BQ. Now, since they are corresponding parts of the triangles which are congruent to each other, so we can say that CP is equal to BQ. So that is why for that we can write down here CPCT, that is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Third one, we are asked to show that angle APC is equal to angle AQB. Now, in this also, we find that these angles are the part of the triangles which are congruent to each other. Therefore, these two angles are also equal by being the corresponding part of the congruent triangle. Hence, this is how we are supposed to solve the sum. Next question we have, in the given figure, AD is equal to BC and BD is given equal to AC. We need to prove that these two angles are equal to each other. Now we have given the sides, that is AD is equal to BC, that is given to us. AB is a common side because it is part of both the triangles, your triangle ADB as well as triangle ABC. So the AB becomes common. DB and AC are also equal to each other, that is given to us in the question. So we have two sides equal and one is a common side here, AB, which is also equal to each other. So by our S axiom, we can say that the triangles are congruent to each other, and we can also refer that angle ADB is equal to angle BCA because they are parts of the triangles which are congruent to each other, and DAB is also equal to angle CBA because it is also part of the triangles that are congruent to each other. Next question. In the given figure, AB is equal to DC and AB is equal to DC, is parallel to DC. So we need to prove that AD is equal to BC. Now, if you see the figure here, we have two triangles here, your triangle ABD and triangle CDB. Now, ADB and CDB are your alternate angles. If you see angle ADB, you're this angle, and angle CBD, they are alternate angles here, so obviously they have to be equal, and AB is equal to DC is already given to us in the question, and BD is a common side, so that this is a common side that is obviously equal to each other. So we have two sides equal and an angle equal. So angle, if you see angle ADB is forming a included angle here. So by this property, both the triangles are congruent to each other, that is by side angle side. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other, and that is why AD will be equal to BC because they are corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. Last question for today is, in the given figure AB is equal to AC and D is the midpoint. We have to use triple S rule of congruency to show that the triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Now we know that D is the midpoint and AB is equal to AC is already given to us. BD is also equal to BC is already given to us because D is the midpoint, so BD becomes equal to CD or DC here. So this is how we can solve it. So AD is a common side. Angle ABD, therefore, by triple S rule, is congruent to each other. And angle BAD is equal to angle CAD because they are corresponding parts of the same triangle. Now, angle ADB and angle ADC, they are the linear pair. So sum of these two sides should be equal to 180 degree. Now, if both the sides are equal, that is given to us already because they are the parts of the of congruent triangles. So obviously these angles should be equal. So instead of ADB or instead of ADC, if I write down ADB, that won't be wrong, and therefore we can mention that the angles are 90 degree. So AD will be perpendicular to the side BC here. So this is all we have from the video today. We'll continue with the next exercise in the next video.